Alright, I'll show you how you can put CJ7 tailgate on a TJ tub. Kind of what I have here. The back half of this is an original LJ tub, and that is a CJ7 tailgate. Now the hinges are stock CJ5 or CJ7 hinges, and all you do is up underneath of here you can get a cutoff wheel and make a slot big enough to get a nut and get your fingers up in there. And you should use like a bar for more strength so you don't just rip the section apart. Where the standard CJ7 is actually a plate with two tapped holes that you can put in there. So if you can find one of them, maybe Quadratech has them, but you can use them. But you just got to get enough to get your fingers up in there to hold the nut, get a wrench to hold it, zip it in, and boom, it's done. You don't have to do anything fancy. I filled all this, I cut it out with my hinge panel, and then I recessed in some JK taillight just because I like that look. And for the latch on mine, on this particular one, I got these barrel latches just from some Amazon, and I made a plate right there to accept that when you push the lever. That unlocks it. But you can still use the factory Jeep ones if you want. I did one before, and I just welded a piece of round rod here to catch the original flip over one that the CJ7s use. And one other word of caution, this is a factory CJ7 tailgate that I welded in the front, and this is an aftermarket one, which is not as strong. The metal's thinner. I did have an issue with this bending when I jumped on it one time off of a ladder, and I had to straighten it out. So it's not the strongest tailgate in the world, but it is an aftermarket one. I would imagine you can get everything from Quadratech. So just make sure you put the hinges on the right way with this little lump here. That way the tailgate closes the way it's supposed to. I'll show you. And I just used the standard cables from the CJ tailgate and just drilled a hole and ran bolts through from the inside. And it all seems to work good for me. If you have any questions, let me know.